Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Debauchery Circus campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around my virtual table today are Stephen, Brie, and Brandie. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hopefully Matthew should be back with us by 4 o'clock. Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the first of our two sponsors for tonight's show, Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tools let you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator tool right in your web browser, which is where we built the tokens for this game. You can build yours today at heroforge.com. Our second sponsor for tonight's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcams. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely. You can blur, remove your background entirely, or even put your favorite picture as your background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find the referral link in the chat and show descriptions. Last but not least, don't forget that our Magi Knights Awakening campaign, Dreams of Infinity, is this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central. I'm also going to be over on the Lost Caravan RPG tomorrow, Tuesday the 11th at 7 p.m. Central, playing Noir World, which is powered by the Apocalypse game. You can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we're doing by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. And that should do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Debauchery Circus. And we're back. So, when we last left off, the Debauchery Circus had, eventually my thing got deleted for some reason. I have no idea why.
Oh
We'll try
no.
this. Yeah, that's really weird. Okay, well.
This is the kind of bloopers and outtakes you can only see if you watch live.
This is true. This is very, very true. What the hell just happened to that file? Anyway, so when we last left off, the Debauchery Circus had traveled through an open portal underneath of Voltrast Keep. After traversing through a dangerous replica of the Feywilds, the team found themselves exhausted by the entire ordeal and decided to attempt to take a long rest inside of Corrin's invisible dome. While the long rest was achieved, the squad was surprised to find themselves back home in their own beds when they awoke. Their confusion continued as they all discovered that there was a loud party being held inside their mansion, which was held by the Desians of the Abyss. Devils were dancing to a smooth jazz beat. Imps were clogging up their toilet, and all sorts of demons were feasting in their dining room. There was even like a 4-piece band set up in the grand hallway of their their home. It was a bizarre spectacle. Unsure how to proceed, the party decided to join in with the fun, do some dancing, and try to dispel the dream sequence they seemed to be stuck in. Participation just seemed to carry the event onward. Forced sleep accomplished nothing, and even a rousing speech only seemed to spur the Abyssians to continue with their revel. Eventually, it was suggested that they just try to leave, which the group did so by going through the front door to their mansion, which just seemed to be a darkened portal. And so, Debauchery Circus, moving through your front door sent you all tumbling through space before splashing down into the cold and dark depths of the sea. You spotted a strange light flashing in the distance and swam to investigate, only to find yourselves caught in the trap of a gigantic cuttlefish. The creature immediately grappled Blaznir and is currently pulling him towards its open beak. But before we get into all of that, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, what is your current goal summed up in a single sentence? And Ichabod, since you're the one who rolled, why don't you go ahead and go first?
Current goal. Immediately kill this cuttlefish. Secondary, get married. Third, kill the dreamer or whatever. 3-part goal.
Okay, that's
I'm a
fair.
simple man.
That's fair. Corrin, how about you?
Either stop my master from executing his plan or take him from this world so that he can't.
Well, that's fair, especially considering the dreams that you've had on the subject. Elegy, how about you?
Survive this whole thing, and till we get through the dreamer, and then on to the next adventure.
On to the next adventure. That is fair. Okay. Well, Debauchery Circus, as I said, you're currently in the water, deep under the surface, inside something of a long cavern that you had been swimming through in an attempt to get to whatever that light source you were seeing. The light source, it turns out, is a cuttlefish that was sending strobing lights out to draw you all in. Blaznir is currently wrapped up in its tentacles, and you can all see just this massive creature. It has a long tubular body and gigantic tentacles coming out from the center of its base, or right in front. You can see these gigantic, large, glowing eyes that are focused towards you, and in between all of those tentacles, a wide, sharp beak that is snapping hungrily at Blaznir. So, to start things off, everybody, why don't we go ahead and roll for initiative?
Okie dokie.
Remember, you don't have to be amazing at initiative, you just have to get higher than Blaznir.
What now, bitch? Now who's the man in this relationship? It's me.
Still me.
It's me.
No, still me.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at a 19.
Yeah, and how big's your bonus?
Don't matter right now.
That's what I was. He got a 17 as well.
Just because somebody's tired one day don't mean they don't take care of business all the other days.
At least a cuttlefish.
Everybody rolled pretty good, actually. Even
All
though
right,
it's
so we're leaving Blaznir here to die.
Yeah, let's just go.
Let's just go.
Yeah, let's just go. I don't see why we're. He's gonna be a lich anyway.
Matt will come back. We'll be like, hey, good news. Make a new character.
Yeah, right.
You wanted to be a wizard. Here you go.
Good news, you're a lich now.
Okay, well, we're starting things off at the top of the turn order, and we've got Ichabod, who, you've been swimming along, you're still wearing your full plate armor, but the water about you does not seem to hamper your movements much. You can swim at a pretty good speed, and you don't seem to be hampered by the armor or the current or anything like that, at least for right now. So, what do you want to do?
I would like to... Okay, so my armor is not hampered, so I wonder if making it attacks is gonna be, like, slowed. I know usually underwater it does a thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's go right up to it. Why not?
Absolutely.
And I'll cut it with my sword.
Okay.
So 14. Wow, that's
14
3.
is not gonna hit. You're swimming up. You pull your sword out and you try to stab at the thing. One of the tentacles that easily reacts and twists out of the way, dodging you.
Drop it into my other hand and stab him that way.
Absolutely.
With 22. I'm gonna hit him with a second level smite.
Okay.
Get smoke. Let's get that on there. Second level. See if this works. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, added everything. 24 radiant damage. That includes the 2 dueling. And an additional 16. So what is that, 40?
40, yeah.
Yeah, 40 points of damage. Not bad. While that first attack missed, the second attack goes right into the side of the creature. And you slash through it. As you do, the power of your god rushes through your weapon, slashing at it. 40 points of damage, not too bad.
I will then draw the whip. So no more dueling. 16?
16 just misses. Your whip,
Wait,
or not just misses, but it misses.
just hits.
The whip cracks out, and it's weird trying to crack a whip underwater. Even with the lack of resistance, you kind of misjudge, and you miss.
Alright, think that is going... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna action surge. So Blaznir is wrapped in a tentacle.
Uh-huh.
Can I do, like, a grapple to try to pull Blaznir out?
Well, it's going to be an opposed athletics check to try to grab Blaznir and yank him out.
Okay, so is this effectively grapple rules where that's an attack, and I can try it twice?
Double check.
Because usually grapple replaces an attack. So I'm trying to determine if I'll get a second go before I fail and then ask for one. Or I could grapple, fail, and then hit him with my sword again.
Scraping, grappling.
Grab the man.
Yeah, I'm looking it up here right now. Okay, so let's see. So yes, you technically can pull somebody out of a grapple, but it's not as easy as it sounds. For a medium creature grappled by somebody, you're just got to move them out of the range of their grapple. But for something larger, it's more difficult.
trying to save my little redhead.
Yeah.
My redheaded stepchild. I like this one, actually.
Yeah, so basically you would have to be able to get him out of his the range to do what it is you're wanting to do. They've got some really long tentacles on it, so you can try.
Sounds like I'm gonna hit it with my sword. That's only a 15.
It is going to miss.
27!
There you go. That.
Get smote again, but only at first level this time. Wow, that was terrible.
Wow, that was a horrible roll.
23.
Still 23 points of damage isn't too bad. You're thinking about trying to pull him out. You instead just start hacking at the tentacle that's holding Blaznir.
Yeah.
Managed to get one through, but not a whole lot of damage.
Oh well. Alright, that's the end of my turn. That is.
Okay. Then at the end of your turn, it's going to go ahead and use one of its legendary actions. And it's going to attempt to grab you with its tentacle.
Yeah, right, bro.
Here. That's a 25 to hit.
That do hit.
Okay, 21 points of bludgeoning, and you are grappled as well. You're trying to get at Blaznir. Suddenly this tentacle comes shooting out, wraps around you, and just tightens, crushing you in your armor a little.
Alright, it's bad over here, everybody. I have confirmed. It's not good. Stay back there.
That is the end of... Well, that's your turn, and that was his legendary action. Next up, we've got Corrin.
Yeah, bonus action. I want to try and telekinetically shove Blaznir back towards me. He can willingly choose to fail the save.
But he is grappled currently.
Okay.
So I mean, you could push him 5 feet towards you, possibly. You would be doing it versus the cuttlefish.
Sure.
But he would still remain grappled. He would just be 5 feet closer to you.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't think 5 feet is his range. I think it's more like 10 or 15 feet.
Doesn't matter. I'll just cast a chromatic orb then.
Orb him.
Well, a 29 will definitely
29 to hit. And it'll be lightning, because we're going with that. 17 points.
Okay, you strike it with a ball of lightning. It hits, and the moment it hits, you see the lights of the cuttlefish begin to flash and change color in like pinks and greens and wobbles. And other than that, it doesn't seem to affect it whatsoever.
God.
Alright.
Well, that was your action so far. You still have a movement and bonus action.
Yeah, but the main thing that I do with my bonus action is shoving people, so... I guess I'll just move over here, and that'll be it.
At the end of your turn, it's gonna go ahead and use another one of its legendary actions. Actually, it's gonna go ahead and use 2 actions for this to do its lightning storm. So what happens is after being hit by lightning and absorbing it into itself, 3 of the tentacles point outward, and the energy seems to, like, the colors just swirl along its body down into those tentacles. The tentacles begin to glow and pulse, and then 3 bolts of lightning come shooting out. So I need, let's see, everybody that's down here. Corrin, Elegy, and Tomas, who actually I just realized I forgot to put in a turn order, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now.
I sure hope this ain't a real creature that exists in the real world, and it's just somebody's nightmare.
A 6. So actually, that sounds perfect.
You need us to what now?
But anyway, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 19.
That's not gonna do her. Probably an 11.
No!
Oof. So yeah, that's a failure for everybody. As this lightning.
Even me?
Yes, even you.
19 fails?
Mm-hmm. And all three of you are going to be taking 28 points of lightning damage.
Oh, we should just leave.
I only take half.
You can take half, absolutely. Actually, I think can Tomas do that too?
Yes.
He does have evasion. Yes, he will also take half.
Show-offs.
So 14 points of damage to the two of you, 28 to Corrin, unless you have a way to negate some of that.
No.
Good to be a monk.
Ouch. That's the legendary action. Now it's Blaznir's turn. And let's see, what do we want Blaznir to do? Does anybody actually want to control Blaznir right now?
Yes, I know what Blaznir would do.
Okay. Do you have access to his character sheet?
I don't think so. But, if he doesn't already have Cayenne summoned, he would absolutely do that.
In the water?
The water doesn't affect us in other ways. Like, it's a magically fire being. Oh, yeah. It's loading. It's loading. So, yeah, the character sheet, I'm not sure if it's going to come up. It's just loading. But he would summon Cayenne, and then Cayenne would teleport him away out of the grapple.
That sounds about right. So he summons Cayenne with the with his wild shape ability. I remember that much. And Cayenne poofs into existence. Cayenne then can teleport. Let's see how far.
So wild shaping is an action, so he spends action to summon him. Cayenne. I don't know what Cayenne does.
I think it's on Cayenne's sheet, which... Yeah. Fiery teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it can teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space.
Each willing creature. So it takes Ichabod too.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to allow it. I'm going to say it poofs right in between the two of you, and tries to grab onto both of you, one with its mouth, one with its tail, and it's going to teleport 15 feet, which I'm just going to say...
Towards our friendos. Towards... I can't see where they are.
That's okay. I'm going to do that to right there. Do you have vision at all?
I have Blaznir's vision, but I don't have any from Ichabod. I think I have, I'm supposed to have 20 or 30. I always forget what it is. I think it's 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim with the sword.
I want to say it's 15. Maybe
Oh yeah, you're right, 15 feet. I'm always thinking of it toward... There we go.
Yep, there is your vision now.
Okay, and then Blaznir would, in addition, step further back with his movement, or swim further back.
You should be able to control the tokens, so feel free to do whatever you want to do.
15. And yeah, we'll just leave Cayenne there. I don't think he can. I don't know what he can do as a bonus action. Oh, he's a bard.
Yeah, he's a bard. Inspiration.
Bardically inspire. Man, I want to give it to Ichabod, but I don't want to. I don't want to be selfish. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it to Ichabod, because I'm probably just gonna be right back in there.
Gosh, how selfish!
I'm so selfish.
So selfish.
Well, he doesn't bardically inspire me anyway. Got to get somewhere I can.
Yeah, That's fine. So he bardically inspires you as his bonus action, and that's it for his turn. Next up, we got the cuttlefish.
Oh no.
Big and pulsing. It's looking at all y'all very, very, very hungry.
Look at me, I'm right over here.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be moving towards y'all. Let's see. It swims extremely fast, zooming in to get around pretty much everybody. And it's going to be using its 3 attacks on Ichabod and Blaznir and Corrin, because you are the 3
Straight to hell.
that's right up there. So first one is at Ichabod for a 23.
That hits.
Okay, 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. Second one at Blaznir, which is a 22, that does hit for 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Can you do his HP for me? And then the third one is a 28 to Corrin. Do you have anything to mess with that?
No, because even shield would only raise it by 5, so...
Okay.
This thing's
And-
so off.
22 points of damage. Let's see. Do I have anything else I can do right now? Nothing that I can really see, so that's okay.
Hey, look at that. I felt one of my lungs being punctured.
Yeah, absolutely. The 3 of you are now grappled, and it's going to pull all of you a little closer to it. And that's going to be its turn. Elegy, you're up next.
This is probably a bad idea, but everybody's in this. I'm gonna go over here. This would put me at flanking, right?
Ooh,
Sure.
Okay. I'm getting advantage on these then.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. Okay, so 1 and 2. I'm assuming a 31 hits.
I guess so.
There's that. Hold on. Okay, no, that's okay. So that's 13 and 14. And then my flurry of blows, 25 and a 23.
Both hit.
Put the hand of harm on for that one. So that's that many damage. And then that much more damage.
Okay. Do you do anything else with those flurries of blows?
I think that's all I can do.
you don't have a stunning strike?
Oh, stunning strike. Yes, I'm going to stunning strike as well. How do I do that? I forgot. Hold on.
I think they make
You must succeed on a con saving. Target must succeed on a con saving throw.
Okay, well, it is not immune to the stun condition. That's good for you. So let's see if it can beat. What's your DC?
Where would I find that again? Can you please remind me?
It would be 8 plus proficiency plus something. It should be under the information of the stunning strike on your sheet.
This is what it says for stunning strike on there.
Use your...
It's
I think it's plus your wisdom.
I think so too, but
It's wisdom.
Yeah, it's like 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom, I believe.
Okay, there you go. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
that'd be a
it
15 then.
Okay.
If I'm
Jeez.
adding correctly, which I think I am.
What's your wisdom?
+2.
Oh.
the least wise monk.
I am more of a dex strength monk.
Okay. Well, yeah, chances are that he's gonna win.
He
this one
saves. Yeah.
then. Yeah. 'Cause,
But
I
I
mean,
still did a lot of damage.
Yeah, 24. He
Yeah,
definitely saves.
yeah. Yep. But you know what? I still did a lot of damage.
Yes, you did. He's looking at least somewhat wounded. Has some slashes in and has some punches into this thing. He ain't looking, yeah. And because of that, since you have gotten him to a certain tier, he's going to go ahead and, as a legendary action at the end of your turn, create an ink cloud. This is a 60-foot radius, which I'm going to go ahead and put out.
You guys made me ink.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Holy crap, it can do that much ink?
It is a 60-foot radius. Yeah. While underwater, the cuttlefish expends its ink in a 60-foot radius. The cloud spreads around corners, and that area is heavily obscured to creatures other than the kraken. For your reference, Brie, since you're controlling Blaznir, it would not affect him because he has double sight. Each creature other than the cuttlefish that ends its turn there, blah blah blah. I'm not going to go beyond that. But that's what happens. So, next in turn order is Tomas. Tomas is kind of coughing and that sort of thing. He can't see too well. You kind of hear him yell out, "Where is that thing?" Oh, that's not his voice. What was his voice? Where is that thing? God damn it, y'all.
Well, it's somewhere over in this direction. And it's around my whole body.
Voice.
You can just stab through me to get at it. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, let's see. What is Tomas going to do? Well, he saw what happens when lightning hit, so probably not going to do that.
I would not recommend it.
Cannot see. Yeah, he's just going to swim towards everybody else. Not really much else to do. 5, 10, 15 feet to right about there. And he's just going to get in the middle of the fray. As a bonus action, he's going to cast a spiritual weapon.
Right.
Wait, how does... He's swimming towards us? Can he see?
He can
He
hear
heard
you
us.
all.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
I mean,
Yeah, you
and
missed
he
the part
did.
where we were yelling.
He was also, sitting there, watched the ink come around, so he knows at least the direction to go into. The spell, let's see, where it is. We'll just call this spiritual weapon.
It's a rock. No, it's a fist.
It's a fist.
I want my spiritual weapon to just be a brick.
Does he need visual on it? That's the thing he needs. If you spell, you can make a meaning within 5 feet of the weapon. Nope, just within 5 feet of the weapon. Cool. Makes it a lot 24 will hit for, did upcast this to 3rd level? For 11 points of force damage. That was his bonus action. As his action, he's going to go ahead and use that collapsing spirit, making this a disadvantage.
Well, can I just point out the fact that he is technically flanking? Does that cancel out the disadvantage?
Do be flanking.
Yeah, you know what? I'll allow that. First attack was still a 13, so that's a miss. The 19 does hit. 11 more points of damage.
So technically, we are all flanking. So
Mm-hmm.
we should get normal.
Here goes. Yeah, I think we're definitely not going to outrun the thing.
No.
I mean, I suppose you could try.
No, at this point, it's
I
like it's too
mean-
late.
I might be able to, but that would be a total dick move.
Don't leave us.
Okay. That was Tomas's turn. We are at the top of the turn order once again with Ichabod.
Okay.
You're currently being
So-
held. You are grappled. You are in the clutches there. What do you do?
So being grappled doesn't impose any disadvantage to attacking. So I should be
No.
able to still hit with advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you're at disadvantage because you cannot see, but you
Oh.
have the advantage because you're flanking, so it's just a straight roll.
I see. So even if I attack the tentacle that is currently holding me.
It doesn't matter in the game mechanics.
Okay. I'm going to instead, I'm just going to waste all my spells, because why not?
I mean, sure.
I'm going to cast Bestow Curse. Since I'm touching it. Touch spell.
Okay.
It must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so you touch a creature, and that creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell. When you cast the spell, choose the nature of the curse from the following options. Choose one ability score. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws made with that ability score.
There's a lot of options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. I'm not going to read all of them. Which option are you doing?
I am going to do Wild Curse. The target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Okay, I like it. Does this guy have anything crazy like check? Does not look like it. Okay, so this is just a straight wisdom check. DC is 17, it looks like.
Yeah,
Rolled a 15. Fail.
finally one of my spells succeeds ever.
Nice. Good job, especially because he has a plus 11 to his wisdom save. So, yeah, he is
So he'll probably
cursed.
succeed all the other ones, but you know, we'll see.
Let's see.
We can also do Wild Curse. The target has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Maybe that's a better one.
That's only
You?
against you.
Yeah, it hurts me when he attacks. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one.
The first one means that it might lose its action against anybody.
Yeah, but it has a plus 11, so you really think it's gonna ever fail that roll again?
No idea.
I'll go with the disadvantage against me.
Okay, so it's it just has disadvantage against you, correct?
Correct. And then I'm gonna goad the crap out of him. Hit me, idiot!
Is that bonus action?
No, I'm just saying.
You're just. Oh, I gotcha. Okay,
I'm just saying it out loud.
got it. Do you have anything you can do with your bonus action?
I think I have to have hit with my action to do an offhand, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Nope.
Okay, fair enough. By the way, just for everybody who knows, that's an actual picture of a real cuttlefish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cuttlefish.
Did I hear Blaznir come in?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
Blaznir.
Hi.
Thanks for giving me bardic inspiration, Blaznir.
I don't remember that.
Well, it did happen.
It definitely happened.
It really
I heard
did happen.
It's true. So you've only missed one round of combat. You're in the middle of fighting a giant cuttlefish. You have pulled Kyan out using a wild shape. He teleported you away, but then the creature just kind of swam up and followed you. Currently, you, Ichabod, and Corrin are all grappled from the tentacles of this creature and are being crushed. That's kind of what's going on right now. So your hit points should be accurate. Other than that, it is now Corrin's turn. So Corrin, what you doing?
I'm assuming I know the answer, but seeing means seeing even if you're touching it, right? For spells?
For certain spells, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
If it's a spell that says you must see the target, this is considered darkness.
Okay, then, we're gonna pray and hope that people don't hate us at the end of this fight. Here they are. We're going with this one, we're going with this one, we're going with this one, and it is this one. And it'll be right here, basically. Not obviously going through me, but I'm casting Gravity Fissure.
Okay, so pop that up, because I want to see how this is.
It's essentially 100-foot long, 5 feet wide, similar to Lightning Bolt. The only difference is it deals more damage, and it's force damage.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any reason why this would...
Oh.
Yeah, no. What's up?
I just screwed the pooch.
Why?
Each creature within 10 feet of the line, but not in it, must succeed on a con saving throw or take 8d8 force damage and be pulled towards the line until the creature is in its area.
Well, I am going to say that you know the parameters of the spell. So if you wanna take a mulligan on that one, I'll allow it.
Then yeah, no. Forgot about that part.
Let's see. I killed all my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that very easily could have.
Can't cast summon on him. Or polymorph. Is this? No, that's somebody you can see. I can't see that person either. Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna cast True Seeing on myself.
Okay.
There it is.
Interesting.
True
So,
Sight means that it works for magical darkness, so now I can see him again.
Oh yes, you can see him without problem.
Mm-hmm. That'll be my turn.
Now action surge.
That's it for your turn. Blaznir, you're up next. You are
Yes.
grappled by a tentacle once again, being pulled towards that open mouth. You have seen that lightning does not work on this creature whatsoever, and you can see that there is this inky blackness. Oh shit! I forgot to do some things. We need to go back real quick, because everyone that's in the ink cloud at the end of their turn has to make a con saving throw.
Anybody who's gone so far?
So far that's been Tomas, Ichabod,
Elegy.
and now Court. Elegy and Court.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I got a nat 1.
Is this because it's poison?
22.
Yes, it is a poison.
It don't affect me.
It does not affect you.
Blaznir and Tomas will get my +4.
Well, does
Okay.
Tomas have purity of body since he's a monk?
I'm checking right now. I'm not sure if
Probably
he's
might
not
not be
high
a-
enough
it's
It's
level.
a
'cause
10th
he's
level
multi-class.
thing. No, he does not
Yeah.
have that.
Okay, I didn't know what level he is.
that's a failure for Tomas. That's a success
Well, he gets +4
Oh,
for
wait,
19.
+4. It's still a failure.
Oh, I mean,
Still a failure. But it is a success for Ichabod.
Do I have to make one of these saves?
No,
It
you
hasn't
haven't
been your
had your
turn yet.
at the end of your turn, you will.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
So let's go ahead and roll that damage. Fuck. That did not do what it was. Oh,
No,
that's why.
attack.
Because it for some reason it did an attack roll. There's the damage. 19 points of poison damage for anyone who failed, which would be Tomas
And me.
and you.
Orin, you feeling okay out over there?
All you hear is the sounds of throwing up.
Alright, just get it all out. Better out than in, that's what I always say.
Okay, so yeah, Ichabod, you succeeded, so you only take half that damage.
You.
So then now it is your turn, Blaznir.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting my bearings real quick.
It's all up to you, Blaznir.
Oh, this is like our final
You don't
round?
kill it. Yeah, if you don't kill it, we're dead.
Wow. That's unfortunate,
No,
isn't
no
it?
pressure, though. No pressure.
Okay, so I dimension door away now.
No. You can at least take me with you.
Nah. I'm taking my Cayenne.
He dimension doors just himself away, and then Kyan will teleport him further away, and then he'll swim away,
Yep.
and he'll use his action to wild shape into a bird and fly further.
See, the thing is hungry, so does anybody have create food?
What do I look like, a cleric?
I don't know.
You're the preacher, man.
Yeah, I ain't
That's
that kind of
divine
preacher.
spell.
I ain't that kind of preacher. Not take a vow of charity.
Oh, actually, that's a pretty.
Or a vow of
nifty note.
chastity.
No. Well, I did take one of those. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, where's your old character? Can't she do the classic movie trope of stick a weapon that's basically a giant toothpick in between its beak? I mean, not that that would keep it from crushing us to death, but...
Well, let's try to imagine that Fontaine randomly, she's like plane hopping and just happens into the dream dimension at the right time.
Yeah...
I'm sorry, this is taking a bit long.
Yeah, we're trying to waste time for you, but I'm running out of jokes.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying I'm sorry, because I realized that's what you were doing, and now I feel a bit bad. I'm trying to find a stat block in the monster manual, and I can't find it right now.
Oh, and just so you're aware, we count as not being able to see for the purposes... Oh wait, no, you
Oh,
don't.
no,
'cause
he
you
can-
have
It
double sight.
doesn't matter to him. He's got double
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah.
What animal are you trying to look up, Blaznir?
Well, I was looking for some sort of shark.
Oh, there's definitely a shark.
Well,
Yeah, there's definitely
I
sharks.
Great dull white dull.
I thought there was going to be just a blanket shark, but there's like reef shark and hunter shark, and
Is there a giant
Yeah.
shark? 5
There is a giant shark.
is it
That's-
giant shark?
There is a
giant shark,
out
30
there.
feet long, bro. Do it.
Giant shark, do giant shark.
I don't know, it might be too high of a challenge rating for you.
Let's find out.
Probably.
Hold that
CR
up.
5.
It's a challenge
or-
5. Yeah, that's
That's
too
not,
high for you.
Well, I didn't want a wild shape. I was going to
You wanting to
conjure.
polymorph?
No, I was
or
going to
conjure?
conjure animals.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think, let's see, that's half CR. So that means, 4. I can can upcast if I want. I don't want. Do I want? Let's see.
You can do it.
I was hoping to find a 1/4 challenge rating, but yeah. Let's see. I think. You know what? Sure. Okay, I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals at 5th level.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, summon. How many is it? I think it's 8. 4 of 1/2 rating. Yeah, and then twice as many with a 5th level slot. So, yeah.
Damn.
Matt, I have to go AFK for a minute.
Gotcha.
So that is, I'm summoning 8 reef sharks.
8
Yes.
reef sharks.
8 of them.
Okay. I can make that happen. Doobie, there is that.
Finally, backup has arrived.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna help. Okay. 8 of them. 2,
Yeah.
3. How close do they have to appear before you?
They're 60 feet within me, and I kind of wanted them to,
Well, you
surround.
move them as I place them.
Yeah. Okay.
There's 8.
Is that a fist on the map?
Yeah, that is a fist. That's Tomas's spiritual weapon.
Because he doesn't use a weapon, he just has his fists.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's literally just his fist. His actual fist, just really big.
Tomas is fisting the cuttlefish.
No, Tomas, don't do it.
So yeah, 8 sharks just kind of apparate from the inky depths, but I guess you guys can't really see that because you're blind.
Oh man, something's coming. I can hear it through the water. We're screwed.
Is Kyan being grappled right now?
Kyan is not.
Okay. So for my bonus action, Kyan's gonna move right here and teleport me and Tomas if he wants to be teleported.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I can.
Oh, you should make him stand on top of Tomas, and then he can get all 3 of us.
Oh.
Well, we are in a 3D plane because we're in water, so
Actually, yeah.
float above
Good.
people.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If Ichabod wants to be teleported, because he can be
I would
like
love-
underneath Tomas.
You can do 3 people. I thought you could only do 2 people.
It says anybody within 5 feet.
Oh,
You can
anybody
divide
within
within
5 feet.
5 feet.
Okay, sure. So yeah. Oof.
Yay!
And then the giant fish thing has to make a dexterity save.
Ooh, yeah, we didn't do that the first time. When I was playing Blaznir,
Oh, that's right.
I did the
forgot
same
about
thing.
that. Well, I'll just go ahead and do 2 of them.
That's fine.
24 and 12.
12 fails.
That was the second one.
Yeah. I think it was 1d6 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 4. 5. Whoa. So that's 10 points of damage, but we're also underwater. So I don't know if...
So here's the thing about magic. It still happens regardless of if you're underwater. Now, a non-magical flame would not work, obviously, but
Sure.
but rules is written, magic still happens underwater.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think my full dark vision is on this, but I don't know if it matters that much.
Probably doesn't, but
Yeah, you're just gonna see more blue.
Yeah.
First of all, it's you have light instead of night vision. What's your night vision? 60 feet?
120,
20?
if I remember correctly. I might not be remembering correctly.
No, that sounds about right for Devil's Sight.
Yeah,
There
120.
you
And I think. Oh no, the summoned creatures go on another initiative.
Okay.
They have their own initiative thing.
Roll initiative for the summoned group. Okay, so go ahead and roll for one of them.
Right. Oh, there's a character sheet. Okay. Cool. 11.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I clicked the little guys so they actually appear.
When we teleported, can me and Blaznir have ended up in opposite spots?
No, I think it has to teleport with Kyan.
Okay.
Okay, I got the sharks in order now. At the end of your turn, Blaznir, I need you to make that con saving throw, because you're still in the ink cloud.
Yeah, that's fine. 16 plus
16?
Ichabod, whatever.
Sure.
So it would be a
20.
20 is still a failure.
God
So
damn it.
you are going to be taking 18 points of poison damage, and I need the con saving throw for the spell you're currently holding.
Yeah. Con save.
Oh!
Oof. That sucks for you.
Hey, where's our wizard to chronal shift this? Wizard! Come back! He's
I don't
AFK.
think it works that way.
Let me read the ability. Are you within 30 feet of me?
5, 10, 15, 20,
I am.
25.
Yes, and
Yeah,
it is
technically.
the saving throw.
So you can? Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Come
Thank
on,
you,
just roll
wizard.
a lot better than that.
Do better!
16.
Yes!
Okay, yeah, that's ace. I believe that's it. Yeah, it's
And plus 4, so dirty 20. He only had to
10
be
or
10.
half the damage. Yeah, it's either 10 or half the damage, so it's still the same. So yes, you are good to go. You still maintain that spell.
Alright. And yeah.
Let's see. It is the end of Blaznir's turn, so now it is the Cuttlefish's turn. The moment the Cuttlefish goes, well, that thing, yeah, it disappears. So the ink dissipates as his turn comes around once again.
Things are looking up.
Let's see. The only individual that's still being held by the cuttlefish is Corrin.
Yep.
So it's gonna go ahead and just kind of pull you into its mouth and take a bite out of you.
We shoot with them, though.
Oh wow, that's a 32 to hit.
Yeah, no, that
How
misses.
the heck?
Okay. 25 points of piercing damage, and you are swallowed by the cuttlefish. You all watch as that tentacle just pulls him into its mouth. And you do not see Corrin anymore.
Attack from within.
Is this the big bad? I feel like
This is a powerful thing.
No, this is the big bad of the campaign. That was a lot.
Welcome to level 14, buddy.
Yep.
Next up, it's got that's its bite. It has 2 more tentacles. It can use Corrin. I'm just gonna move you like right here because that's where you are right now.
Sure, you got my message right.
I I will go look at that.
Just so you're aware, because it's not showing on the bar.
Got it. Okay.
Or at
It's
least
showing
it
for me,
isn't
actually.
Oh,
It is
okay.
now.
Okay.
That's it for that one. It's gonna send 2 tentacles, one at LG, and let's see. Well, technically, I don't think Tomas was grappled at the time. I think he was just floating there.
Yeah.
It was the other 2 that were. Yeah, because it only had 3. So I'm gonna roll. First, we're gonna do the tentacle attack at Elegy. Nat 20, so yeah, that's gonna hit. Unless you have something to fuck with this score. Oh no, you can't. You wouldn't be able to see that. So 30 points of damage, and you are now grappled, LG. Last tentacle attack. This is the one that I'm going to just roll a d4. And it's gonna go 1 and 2 Blaznir, 3 and 4 Ichabod.
Read about any of them sharks?
You're the ones that got away from it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be at you, Ichabod.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, another nat 20.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That's right.
Eat my whole ass.
Nat 1.
That
There
does
you
not
go.
hit me. You fool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. It tried to get at you, and it reaches out towards you, but that curse just hits it, and it's unable to grasp you at the last moment. That is it for its turn. LG, you're up next, and you are currently being held, grappled by this cuttlefish, but at least you can see.
Yeah, and he'll regret this. Let's see. I am no longer flanking though.
No, you wouldn't be. You're being actively held right now.
That's fine. That's fine. 2, 15, and 14. I'm assuming miss.
No, and you're really low right now. But a 15 and 14 do miss.
All right, then let's see. How about a 24 and a 26?
Both do hit.
So there's that. You know what? Why not? Just go ahead and do a stunning strike on there too, just for the hell of it. See if it works.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
29 saved. Seems to be really thick and rubbery, and you're having a hard time finding a nerve.
Okay, that's it. And I probably won't do stunning strike again. I just figured might as well try.
Absolutely. Next up is a bunch of reef sharks.
Yes, it is my turn 8 more times. So, hi.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
Would that shark not have been flanking with me?
We're thinking in terms of 3D right now, and so like they're in different places all around him, but you're being actively held in the front. So circumstances, I'm saying no.
Okay.
So what kind of wisdom save do the sharks have to make to avoid spending the entire turn eating Doritos?
This is a joke that I don't understand. Thank
I
you.
don't
Because
get that
they're-
one either.
They're reef sharks. Reefer?
Nope. This one was.
Yeah,
a
that one
bust.
was a really far reach. Like you were grasping at that straw, but no.
Philistines.
Reefer, more like reacher.
Yeah. Oh no, I got to do it this time.
Wait, let me do it again. Reefer, more like reacher. Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
God, we're just ridiculous.
We made it
Anyway,
funny somehow.
okay, Blaznir.
Yes, so my sharks do have an advantage because they have pack tactics
Nice.
on there. So,
Absolutely.
so that's 8 attacks. None of these are going to hit because
Oh,
this
no.
thing's That's 1. That's 2.
Nice.
There's a hit.
Hey! Sheer
Interesting.
numbers, baby.
3. Natural 20.
There's a hit.
So that's
Another 10.
22. I don't know. I don't know
Hits.
what it is. Okay. 4 points of piercing.
Okay.
5, I believe. 1, 2. Yeah. 6, 21.
Hits.
Alright, cool,
It's
cool.
nice.
5 points of piercing.
2 more.
2 more, okay. 12. Natural 20 again.
Nice.
And
13.
that's 13.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Decent amount of hits. He's the after this massive assault by all these sharks swimming at him, boom, 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 biting over and over again. It's looking a little bloodied now. Definitely hurt.
Alright.
I assume that's it for their turns. Next up, we have Tomas. Let's see, what is Tomas worth? Well, good news is he can actually see again. It's not looking terrible. I'm just gonna go ahead and have him swim upward. And let's see, 2 attacks with the spear. '28 and a 23, both hit.
Nice.
17 points of damage. He's gonna follow that up with that spiritual weapon. 17 does not hit, unfortunately. I think at the end of his turn, that's when the cuttlefish is gonna go ahead and use his legendary action. It's gonna charge up, I think, another lightning storm. It's not liking the swarm of critters and things that keep stinging at it. So I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Tomas, Blaznir, and Ichabod.
Dex save. Tomas
It doesn't do anything to me because it's doing this, does it?
No, it
Okay.
doesn't do anything to you because you're in the belly right now.
It's only a 12 for me.
It's only 8.
Well, 12 for you two.
Oh, 12. Hey, twinsies.
Tomas gets a 21.
Well, unfortunately, it's none of these make it. It's got a very high DC, and 26 points of lightning damage. Tomas is going to use evasion to take that down by half, so only 13 for him.
And... okay. Sharks are gone.
And the sharks, once being hit by the lightning by Blaznir, the sharks vanish. Oh, I need to have no, wait a minute. Spiritual weapon is not a concentration check, if I'm not mistaken.
Not yet.
No, it's not. Yeah, it becomes that in 6th edition, doesn't it?
It's lame as fuck, boy.
That's it. Next up, we got Ichabod.
Okay, I can see. And I can see that Corrin is nowhere. Nowhere to be seen.
You do not see me.
I mean, I
might
can-
be on the other side.
I'm pretty stupid, but I think I can assume what happened.
He disappeared.
My desire to let this thing eat me is like so astronomical.
Sorry, this isn't Men in Black. There's no
if I
space gun down here.
swam into his mouth, would he consume me on my turn? If I just let it happen?
Well, I mean, you can swim up towards the beak that's closed right now and see what happens.
But do I have to end my turn to see what happens, or do I?
Well, yeah, that's usually how turns
Okay.
work.
All right. Well, then I don't want to do that. I'm gonna hit him. Shocking to everybody.
You can always swim up to his beak and start hitting it and attack him.
Yeah, because I wanna hit him inside. I wanna go inside and hit him from inside. That's why. But I don't want to waste my action. You know.
You could always use your action to try to pry up the beak and open the mouth.
Nah, he wants to eat me. I don't think I'd have to fight him for it. He'll get me on his next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action, second wind. Ooh, can I just hold my action to attack if I am swallowed?
You can certainly hold your action if you want to.
Decisions. So many decisions. Well, I am gonna bonus action, second wind at least. That's a D10 plus my fighter level, which is 4. What did I roll?
A 4.
Beautiful. Okay, I think I am going to... I'll hold my action and see. I'm just gonna be, like, very willing and just be right in front of him, like, eat me. You don't even have to grapple me, eat me.
Okay, fair enough. At the end of your turn, its eyes kind of narrow at you, and it's going to try to grab you with its tentacle.
Just eat me, bro. You don't even have to do that.
It doesn't work quite that way from a mechanic standpoint. But for 36 is definitely going to hit you. 21 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled, so it can actually eat you on its turn.
Don't worry, guys. I swear I've got a plan.
Ichabod, I'll save you.
No, it's fine. It's all fine and good.
I'm gonna save you, Ichabod. Don't worry.
Blaznir, so calm down.
I know you're so scared. You're going insane. It's okay.
Corrin, it is your turn now. You are currently restrained and blinded. And you are completely held all around you by this pulsing mound of flesh.
Yep.
What do you do?
I'm gonna shocking grasp him.
No electric.
Oh wait, shit.
It's your brain.
God damn it. I was doing it because of the can't take reactions thing. Never mind.
Mhm.
Then... Oh, he's not undead. I guess I'll just use a chromatic orb for,
Let's see.
Thunder is fine. That's weird enough.
So attack rolls against the creature have...
Oh,
Okay,
I
your
need to
attack
roll it
rolls
again,
have
don't I?
disadvantage, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I'll roll it again. So it's a 20.
A 20 does hit.
Okay. So then it'll be 14 points of thunder damage.
14 points of thunder damage.
How do you miss something that you're inside of?
Right? I imagine in the circumstances like this, it's more of trying to wiggle yourself enough to be able to make a strike or something like that, because, you know...
Yeah.
Like, you're being pushed around by, like, the organs and the muscles and things.
I'd at least have the AC be lower. If it was me, I'd be like,
I hit him regardless.
He's fleshy in there.
Yeah. But, okay, you cast the spell, it hits, seems to hurt the creature just fine. Do you have anything else for your turn?
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's it for Corrin's turn. Blaznir, you're up next.
Ichabod, don't worry, I'm saving you.
Attack it! Just attack the thing, don't worry about me.
I'm gonna save you, Ichabod, I swear.
Blaznir, I swear to God, I will wring your little neck.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Oh boy, I don't have spells.
Now, you did have a long rest. You should have pretty much all your spells.
No, that's not the problem.
He
Oh,
prepared the wrong spells
He
as
prepared the
usual.
wrong ones, yeah. that's fair.
No.
Well, it's just
No, that's
You know
fairly
what?
typical. That's on brand.
That's
Yeah,
that's
no, it's
Blaznir. We know.
it's just like I have like only a couple good attacking spells, and most other things are kind of like.
So use
support.
those couple good ones.
Well, it's just like, do I want to support or do I want to?
Attack it! Attack
Say,
it!
hey, Ichabod, if you want to, you could heal Tomas. You could, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you could give heals. You could give some big heals.
Yeah, we're probably hurting, aren't we?
Yeah, if you want to help, give me some heals.
No, I'm gonna teleport Ichabod to like 500 feet away.
Place your note.
If you want to help, act like a wrestling heel.
Yeah. I don't like because most of my support spells really only work if we're on the ground as well.
Fair. Well, then just plane shift Ichabod, you know.
Yeah, that's my plan. So, yeah, plane shift. No, mass cure wounds.
Yeah.
Can I get Corrin? I think so.
No,
No, I don't think you
I'm
can.
immune to all effects from outside.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is inside of the cuttlefish.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks for him, I guess.
Yep.
I mean, everyone's probably hurt anyway, so.
Yeah, just get everybody.
Yeah, I could use some heal.
Yeah. 5th level cure wounds. That's didn't add a D8. That's fine. So yeah, that's 20 points of healing to whoever
Nice.
wants some. But not the
Thank you.
Yeah, Tomas
So,
will take it.
the cuttlefish wants some,
Nope.
Yeah, yeah, the
well,
cuttlefish
none
will
for
definitely
you.
take that.
because you just said whoever wants some.
None
I
for you.
said
You
except
never
the
specified.
cuttlefish.
You never
Yes, I did.
specified.
Didn't say except the cuttlefish.
I never. No one ever heard that. Nobody heard
I-
that.
I heard it. I definitely heard it. 100% I heard
Wait
that.
a minute, this cuttlefish
Uh-huh.
speaks English? This opens up a bunch of new possibilities.
Wait a minute, we speak English?
Yeah, we're speaking
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
I
Our
English, what's
characters
that?
don't have English written down on their character sheet.
Actually, that's not correct because,
Anyway, and I'm gonna take my movement because I don't like this guy. 5,
run for your life, Blaznir. Tell our story.
30.
Well, you're gonna try, but as you leave its area of effect, it's gonna go ahead and, or its area of reach, which I think.
So are we at half movement right now?
Oh yeah. No, you are not. You do have full movement,
Okay.
but it is going to attack you as a reaction as you move away from it.
No thanks.
19 to hit.
You know, that's very low for it. However, that's very high for me, so yes.
So 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're not going anywhere.
Okay. Wow.
You are now grappled.
That's very rude of it, honestly.
Yeah, I know. It's really, really mean. How dare it?
Well, then, at the very least, I guess bonus action is gonna teleport me.
Be gone, bot.
Fair enough.
I sent you a question, Matt.
Now he lost his. Now he doesn't have a reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's-
and do I still have movement then? Because I wasn't able to use all of it?
Mm,
Because I only moved like, I don't know, 5 feet maybe, and then got hit.
I'm pretty sure using your movement and then being stopped and unable to move still uses up the movement.
It uses
Wow.
the intended movement.
Yeah.
I don't know about
That doesn't sound right, but... Your rules.
Anyway, it next up is the cuttlefish. At the start of the cuttlefish's turn,
I
you
take
being
damage.
you being in there is going to be taking a shit ton of acid damage.
Yep.
So let's just go ahead and roll this. Wow. 12d6 acid damage is what it
Yeah,
takes.
it doesn't matter. I'm at 6 if
I
I'm
know.
at 0.
I know. I just want to see
Okay.
if it kills you outright from
Oh,
doing
that's
too
true.
much damage.
I mean, he has like what, 200 hit points?
Nope. Literally only got
Okay.
to 100 last level.
Then chances are this is not going to kill you. No, 48. But you still take the
Holy
full
crap.
damage.
Yep.
And you are now considered unconscious. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about auto dying in it. It just says so you do still, but at its next turn, if you take
It'll be 2 death saving throws because
yeah,
it's
it would be-
considered critical. Yeah.
correct. So there is that. That's that. Now well, let's see. Elegy and Ichabod are the two that are currently grappled by it. But Ichabod swam down there and wanted to, well, obviously, like making himself a target to be eaten. So that's
tasty.
yeah. You look pretty damn tasty. It's going to try to bite you.
It's
That's
smart enough to
25.
realize when it's
Yeah,
being
that's-
played, so it's going to throw you far away from the fight.
Actually, it has the ability to do that.
I mean, if its
Um,
intelligence is
But
high
he's
enough.
hungry.
It's got extremely high intelligence, but it also doesn't really consider any of this much of a threat, and it eats you,
Okay. I'm
doing
gonna use
21
my...
points of piercing damage.
I'm using my held turn, my held action.
Do you use your held turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Action.
Question: am I flanking him?
Well, so here's the deal. You are technically now restrained.
Uh-huh.
Here's the condition. Here's restrained. A creature's speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature also has disadvantages on dex saving throws.
So no.
Well, so it would cancel out, and I have normal.
You can't see, so you can't
Yeah,
see.
you can't
somebody
see,
to
and
flank with somebody.
there's nothing flanking you. There's nothing on the opposite side presenting an attack. So no, these are just attacks at disadvantage.
Hey, Mr. DM, can I argue a ruling that happened on my turn? Because, so the Sentinel feat makes you, after opportunity attack, speed drops to 0, which it seems to me like I should be able to move after opportunity attack hits me. Because, unless it has a Sentinel
Because
feat,
it has nothing to do with the attack hitting you. That's the problem. The problem is it grappled you and pulled you back towards it. Then you use your bonus action after use your movement and was interrupted and stopped by a grapple. That's why it used up your movement. Not the fact that it hit you. The fact that it grappled you and pulled you back and on
so
your movement.
Is the attack range just much further than I'm thinking then?
The attack range is very much larger than you think it is.
Okay.
It has a 30-foot reach with its tentacles.
I see. Okay, that makes more sense then. Because I was thinking, I moved 5 feet and then got attacked.
Nope.
And
No,
then...
it's
that
just as
thing-
you started moving, it reached out, grabbed you, pulled you back towards it, stopping you completely in your movement. Then you used Cayenne to teleport you.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay. I am going to hit it with a 3rd level smite. Pray for me. As well as a superiority dice.
Yep.
And we're gonna see what happens. So how much that is, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh. Alright. So
33.
that's 33 damage.
33 points of damage.
And as my bonus action,
You don't get one.
I don't get a bonus action?
No, you readied an action.
Oh yeah,
not
you're right,
Yeah.
you're right,
turn.
you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm in
Okay.
there.
You're in there, and this thing looks like you stab into the throat of this thing as it's sucking you down into its belly, and your just blade is ripping. You do a decent amount of damage, and it is very, very, very hurt. That's it for the cuttlefish's turn. It's now Elegy's turn. You are currently grappled and held by the by a tentacle.
Okay, so my attacks are just normal, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Well, yeah, because Tomas is on the other side of you.
So there's 31 and a nat 1. I know that one doesn't. 31 hits for 9.
Well, no, you just have advantage.
Yeah, you should have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage?
Yeah, you can
With
see.
Tomas.
The ink's gone right
Oh,
now.
okay. Okay, I don't know why I thought I was... Okay. Anyway, so well, that's 31 for my first hit.
Mm-hmm.
29, I'm assuming hits.
Yep.
That's 12 more damage. There's 22 and a 20.
Both hit.
There's a 22. And then a 20 there. So that is, let's see, 9, 21, 4, 36, 48 maybe?
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, 48 damages.
Absolutely. Elegy, you've seen 2 of your friends now be sucked into the mouth of this creature. You feel the anger and the worry inside your heart, and you pummel this thing. Tell me how this looks.
Well, I mean, I'm just pissed off at this point. I hit it, with my quarterstaff. I feel like at least one of the tentacles rips off while I'm, swinging with it, and I just reach out, hit through. I don't know, maybe hit it in the beak, bust out the beak so that we can get Ichabod and Corrin out, and then my other fist is gonna go through whatever brain that it may have, or the area that I think the brain might be.
No, its brain is through its entire body.
Oh, is it? Okay, well then. Well, right between the eyes, because, I don't know that it doesn't have a brain right there. But that's where I think it should be.
Yeah, but that's enough to take him out. With that last crack, something within it just shatters, and the thing goes limp. It is now dead.
I guess a moment later, I'm dragging Corrin out.
Probably. Like, you have your blade, it glows, you'd be able to see in there. So you'd be able to see his unconscious form and pull him out. It's only like a 15-foot, it actually literally says
15 feet.
It can escape from the corpse using 15 feet of movement exiting prone. So you would be able to, on your turn, pull him out.
I give him 25 of my lay on hands.
Okay. As you're pulling him out, you're laying hands on him, Corrin. You come back alive with a to see the glow of Ichabod as he worms the 2 of you through the mouth of this creature.
I feel like I'm so close to. I would reach my hand out and help pull them out.
Oh, absolutely.
We grab hands and you pull us out.
Well done, everybody. You actually, I've been keeping track of the damage. You did 287 points of damage. This guy.
Nice.
Well done.
I think that's get it to regurgitate us.
Yeah, you had to do 50 points of damage.
If I had hit on both of my attacks, that would have been easy.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. But then it also has to make a succeed in a DC 25 saving throw. So it might have, definitely. That's definitely a possibility of failure there.
Yeah.
DC 25.
It would have been cool as fuck.
Well. But hey, at least you pulled your lover out. And I think that's an excellent place to go on break. So Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, and when we return, we're going to find out what happens next to the Debauchery Circus. Howdy, everybody. We are back. And when we last left off, the team had just defeated a gigantic cuttlefish in the middle of a dreamscape ocean. Ichabod and Corrin have by this point managed to climb their way out of the belly of the creature, assisted by Elegy, who had basically shattered the giant beak of the creature to help ease their escape. And by this point, Tomas and Blaznir could have swum back over and assisted as well. And so you kind of float there now, in this moment, with this dead cuttlefish just kind of floating there. So what do you all do?
I'm going to use my healing staff and cast Mass Cure Wounds again.
Probably a good idea.
I feel like some people might be hurt. I don't know who though.
Some people.
I might be some people here.
Probably.
I think
So yeah,
we're all
28 healing to whoever wants it, especially the cuttlefish.
Especially the cuttlefish.
Please no.
Cool, cuttlefish comes back to life. We're back in initiative.
Unless if it if
No,
it
the
comes
cuttlefish
back-
is our friend now.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
now he's on our side. If this was Magi Knights, that should be how it worked, because so many anime are just like, we fought, now we're friends.
Yeah, no, that doesn't quite work in that one either, at least so far. But
You gotta
never
use
know.
that trope at least once.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm going to use a lot of anime tropes in it. But anyway, Tomas is up to full now, so he's feeling pretty good. He looks around to everyone else. Does anyone need any more healing?
I'm sick of this dream shit.
Well, not to brag or anything, but I still got a long way to go. So I'll take any healing you want to give me.
He'll go ahead and pump a third level Cure Wounds into you.
Hooey.
So he actually rolls this.
Nice.
18. Not
Not bad.
terrible.
Feeling hardy, boys. I too am very sick of the dream shit. So the sooner we can get out of it, the better. On the assumption that we're all ready for what we're going to find on the other side.
I want to go to our own back street, boys.
How do we even get out of here? You know, we didn't really have an exit plan.
Well, we were kind of running on the theory that the best way out is through. I'm not sure if that's working or not. Yeah, how many layers deep of dreams are we?
I mean,
We keep going.
I mean, there might be a way out if we keep going deeper. Who knows?
I just don't have any better plans.
Tomas speaks up. The way the Star Knight was talking, if we keep moving forward, we'll eventually hit the ending. At least that's my guess. But he kind of looks around, and you're just basically in an open, gigantic cave in the middle of the water. He's like, where do we go now?
Yeah, I think the dream nature of this is why I feel like forward just means it's like forward in time. You know, if we just keep going, we are moving forward. But
Interesting thought.
Is there a light
Blaznir.
above us?
As you're speaking, you have that stupidly high passive perception, and you notice that the cuttlefish seems to be shrinking in size. Your eyes go to it, and look, and sure enough, the gigantic size of the thing, it's like shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. It's a measurable thing to notice, and you kind of gather everyone's attention just as it gets to about the size of your fist, shrinking more and more and more until it blinks out of existence completely. And in its place is a small globe of darkness that begins to open up. And as that happens, all of the water rushes inward towards it. It's almost like a black hole, sucking in all of the water around you. There becomes a just typhoon, whirlwind of water swirling all about. I need everyone to make me dexterity saving throws.
Put Corrin right next to me. Where you at?
Nat 20
Nice.
for 26.
You roll it normal.
Oh, kind.
14. 14. Blaznir got my +4 for a 16.
Okay. Corrin, Elegy. Oh, I forgot to roll for Tomas.
He's also in my range.
Yeah, Corrin, Elegy, and Tomas are managing to keep their pace as well as they can, but Ichabod, Blaznir, and Kyan are the first three to be sucked through into God only knows what. But the rest of you, even as you're pushing as hard as you can, riding it out, you all spot your friends disappear into that.
I'm not a good swimmer.
It's only pure spite that's keeping me going.
Yeah, absolutely. But even still, it's a hard thing to maintain. Tomas looks to you all and he's like, I'm just going for it. And releases his fight against the current, and 2 is sucked in. LG, Corrin, what do you do?
I mean, I guess we might as well. I mean, shouldn't split
You went low
party.
again.
Might as well follow the rest. I mean, I don't want to be stuck away from them.
You as well? Corrin?
I think that this is a distinctly bad idea, but if I'm by myself, then I'm probably gonna die, so sure, why not?
You almost resignedly allow the current to suck you in. And you, as everybody else is, well, the moment you hit that black orb, your vision fades. Ichabod, you were the first to open your eyes. And you look around, confused. You find yourself in a familiar chapel. The chapel of Joru, back in the city of Ranivika.
Oh
You're
no.
standing at next to the altar. You see the head priest there, the head father, kind of nodding to you, smiling, as he is draped in the full regalia of a high priest of Joru. You glance backward, and first you see Blaznir with Kyan sitting next to him. On the opposite side of Blaznir, you see Lord Edmund sitting there, looking very dapper in his formal regalia as a baron of the kingdom of Radagast.
Did you say this was Father Amos? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. You look to the other side. You see Elegy opening her eyes as well. Seated next to Fear Not, who's next to Ishmael. And Tomas is seated there too, but for the moment his eyes are closed. You also notice your ex-wife, Prudence, sitting next to Mavesies, and a couple more of the kids from the town of Rowena. And seated behind them, having an odd look on its face, is your horse, Salvatore.
No, Salvatore looks proud.
Well, I mean, he's like sitting on a bench, which is kind of weird for a horse. So I think it's more you have a weird look on your face when you see him at first.
Yeah. But Salvatore's probably my best friend, so...
Corrin, you are the last person to appear. But as your eyes open, you are dressed in, well, tell me, what would you wear to what's obviously your wedding?
Something very gaudy.
It's gotta be white. That's already one of your colors.
Yeah,
Something
you got anything?
just ridiculous. Let me see what I can find.
Ooh, I have suggestions if you can't think of something. He's really got to think about this.
Yeah, he's really good. Okay, but
it's really hard.
Anyway,
I say what I'm wearing.
So anyway, before Corrin appears, go ahead, Ichabod. Tell us what you would be wearing.
So I am still wearing full plate armor, but it is like white and gold to kind of match Corrin's little color theme, and then I have like the gleaming cloak that I always have with the father symbol, but it's like floor length.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And since it's a dream, I'm like gleaming, like
Yeah.
I look like an angel on high.
Yeah, absolutely. You're glancing about, and there's a lot of familiar faces in the crowd looking at you, including members of the Fab Five, the ones that you all had met.
I didn't invite them. They crashed his wedding.
Apollyon is seated next to Biscuit. Liam's over there drinking. It's kind of funny. You also see some individuals that you yourself don't know. You see Willow in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Seated next to a gigantic elephant, which very strongly resembles an elephant zombie you killed a long time ago.
Did I kill you once?
There's an elfin woman with dark brown or dark black hair seated in there that you don't recognize. Have no clue why the hell she's here, but she does have a crystal on her chest.
But she's extremely hot and sexy.
Yeah, but she's extremely hot and sexy. And then the doors to the chapel open, and then you see Corrin walk through. Did you find what you want to wear, Corrin?
I found a picture. It's basically just like a pure white suit. We're talking like bright enough that it hurts your eyes, but gold jewelry instead of a tie, and then like a ridiculously long like white cape that's sort of like wrapped around.
It's got to drag on the floor the whole way in.
Yeah, oh no, because you got Fidget who's holding onto the cape and is currently holding the train as Corrin walks down the aisle.
Oh yeah.
A light a bit of music begins to play as Corrin starts walking their way down. Tell us a little bit about what's going on through your head right now, Ichabod.
Ichabod is like, how fortuitous. This works well. I wonder if this will be legal, like legally recognized marriage. But everything in the dream dimension is real in its own way, so I guess yeah, it probably will be. My God, Corrin looks beautiful. This is my inner monologue. And then I'm like, wait, am I making the right decision? We've only been together for like 2 months. Whatever. We're probably not going to live that much longer anyway. Also, I need to talk to Liam and see if he can get me some more of that whiskey that he gave me, because maybe if it becomes real in the dream dimension, I can take it out of the dream dimension, and then I'll have even more. So that's on my to-do list.
On your to-do list, absolutely. Corrin, you're walking your way down the aisle. I imagine you have a bit of a bouquet in your hand. Your toucan is flying behind you, just holding the train as you walk. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Sure. Nine.
Honestly, in this moment, you are just so focused on, I don't know if this is a dream of yours, but this is something you've thought about at least once or twice. So you're not really paying too close attention to the guests that are in the crowd behind you.
Yeah, currently my 3 thoughts going through my head are, this fucking dream realm, this isn't real. I wonder how much trouble I'd get in with Ichabod if I punched the priest. And I can't believe Ichabod was just leering at that bitch.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like what would go through a bride's head as she's walking down, or he or she walking down the aisle.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Indeed.
I wouldn't take this wedding any other way.
You finally reach the front of the altar, and Ichabod, you can't help but just walk towards your friend and lover, Corrin.
Yeah.
Father Amos walks towards everybody, and he's giving that whole beginning speech that you normally have at
we
weddings.
are gathered here today, etc., etc.,
etc., etc. Yeah, but what are your thoughts? Like, are you going to be doing anything during this time?
Yeah, of course I will. All right, I take his hands. We say our vows, which I would imagine for Ichabod is very traditional.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got, I don't know, the very traditional stuff. Till death do us part, etc., etc. And I do have the spell ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely gonna actually marry us. And we have our little platinum rings.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely looking at the priest to see if he's like got weapons on him or something.
Oh, his attention is deferred.
And I'm also going to look very quizzically at Ichabod when he says the "till death do us part" because I'm pretty sure that's what he said to his wife when they got married. And well,
Well, we're gonna have to talk about this on our honeymoon, because had she not divorced Ichabod, he would have stayed with her till death. But you know, I didn't have a choice in the matter. But yeah. So I think when he sees that your attention is deferred, Ichabod like puts his hand on your cheek and kind of turns you back, and he's like, "Corrin, I know it's all a dream, but can't we just pretend that it's real?"
do I have full permission to say I told you so if the priest turns into a vampire or something?
I have a feeling you would tell me whether I gave you permission or not.
Yes, but that determines whether or not I feel bad about it.
You don't have to feel bad about it, Corrin. I like you just the way you are. I can take a little abuse every once in a while.
So yeah, he'll start paying attention. Not, he obviously was just distracted, not because he particularly hates this or whatever, but just because, god damn it, we're still in the dream dimension and he is just tired of random shit popping out and attacking us.
I just don't know that we're gonna get another chance, So take this ring and say, "Priest, skip to the I do part."
And as you're saying that, Father Amos says, yes, of course. Do you, Ichabod, take this elf to be your lawfully wedded," and he kind of trails off, "partner?"
Wholeheartedly, I do.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Without changing anything about the item, can that ring of water walking be really, really gaudy?
Sure.
In the
Absolutely.
dream realm.
Cool. So, for Ichabod, I'm gonna give him the ring of water walking that is like gaudy as fuck, like nothing he would ever wear.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Corrin,
Describe this for us. Tell us how this thing looks.
I mean, we're talking like maybe a sapphire in the middle because it's supposed to be like a ring of water walking, and it would be made out of, I don't know, some kind of very like mithril maybe, because it doesn't really matter, but it's just got like diamonds studded all over it.
It reminds me of
Just-
the Cerulean Syndicate guy, the Zaim.
It's like, okay, it's like, you know how the wealthy wear a lot of gaudy things to show off their status, and then the uber wealthy only really care about like things being well made and like looking decent? Well, this is the gaudy bullshit statusness of the wealthy in terms of looks.
I like it.
Corrin, what happened to that platinum ring I gave you? You know, those have a purpose too, like a spell I can cast to help us.
So yeah, that's Ichabod is probably still wearing the platinum ring, but this is definitely the one that Corrin is putting on his wedding finger.
So Ichabod's going to be the one that wears 2 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is going goodbye.
You know, Ichabod is simple, so Corrin wears a simple representation, and Corrin is gaudy as fuck, so that's what Ichabod gets.
This is my simple ring for my simple husband. He's an idiot.
Ridiculously gaudy, and it lets you walk on water like I think I do.
Okay. I'm walking on air with you, baby.
Yeah. The two of you. Yeah, go ahead.
He didn't say I do.
Oh, he didn't say I do. That's true.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been changing medication, so my body is
No
not
worries.
happy with me right now.
So, but the priest did say to you, do you, well, he said to Ichabod first, I imagine. And so that's when Ichabod re-put, because he said to you first, Ichabod, do you take this elf to be your lawful
And I
wedding
said,
partner? And you said I do.
wholeheartedly, I do.
And then the priest turns to you, Corrin, and says, and do you, Corrin, take this paladin to be your lawfully wedded husband, I suppose?
Yeah, I'm a man. What's your problem?
He called me a partner, so I don't know what that's about.
Because you're...
Father Amos is
I don't know. I don't know. I was just trying to change up words. That's all I was doing.
That's fair.
Some weird vibes. In this
Until the event of our untimely demise, and perhaps even after, if magic has anything to say about it.
Wait. Before you say anything, are you taking my last name or am I taking your last name?
What's your last name?
Sykes. It's a strong name.
Neither Corrin Sykes nor Ichabod Hassan sounds particularly good.
Hassan's a name you made up anyway. Just be a Sykes with me. It's fun.
Just do the dash. You know.
Sounds like.
Sykes is on.
Okay, we'll talk about it later when we do the paperwork.
Oh right, the hyphen.
Yeah, the hyphen.
Yeah. Hyphen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I interrupted. Go ahead.
I mean, married people can keep their own names, too. They don't have to.
This is true.
Yeah, but Ichabod does not want that, but he's trying not to say that he doesn't want
Fair enough.
Law.
Fair enough. Let's see. But, go for it.
He say I do. Say it.
Why? I did.
Oh, okay.
He did.
I thought I
He did.
interrupted you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was gonna
perfect.
say.
So yeah, we are married via ceremony. Now it says you touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. For the next 7 days, each target gains a +2 bonus to AC while they are within 30 feet of each other. Hell yeah.
Go.
Yay.
A creature
So-
can benefit from this right again only if widowed.
As a
So one of
player,
us has to die.
how badly did you want to cast that spell?
I wanted to cast it so bad. I've cast it before though. I did the funeral one. I did coming of age. I've used it for a couple things. Now I just
Sure.
need somebody to want to join my religion so I can dedicate him.
Well,
Oh yeah, I wanted to cast it real bad though here in the end game because now my AC is gonna be 25. So
Yeah.
just try and hit me, bitch. I got my husband right here.
As you both say I do, everyone begins clapping and cheering. Even Salvatore with the hooves is clapping and...
That's a bad noise, Salvatore. Simmer down, simmer down.
It's a horrible sight right there.
I don't like it. Woo! Thank you. All right, Corrin, I know we just got married. I gotta talk to Liam for a second. I'll be right back. Okay.
I'm gonna stare out at the crowd looking for any suspicious persons.
Make a perception check. As you both say your thing, you turn around and then Ichabod goes running down the aisle.
The green might fade away. It might fade away. Yeah,
14.
I need to talk to him now.
There's a couple things that's you notice as you're looking about. One of them, the first thing you see is actually a representation of your master, clapping along and cheering along with everybody else. But something does stick out,
Mhm.
is that one individual is not clapping or cheering. It is a human man in dark robes, and you've seen this person before.
Yeah.
You saw him. He is what is he? He is an evoker, a wizard who you saw jump through the portal into this realm, and you went and followed him. He seems to be looking shifty-eyed and around, kind of confused, but definitely is not clapping, definitely is not cheering, looking more wild-eyed, like as though he's trying to find a quick exit.
As a chronomancer, I could have told you that even the most stable of portals can be unpredictable.
You yell that over the crowd. The evoker, he definitely reacts to that, and he's looking around. What is all this? Where am I? You! Shit. And he turns and he's starting to push his way through the crowd. Now, Ichabod, you've already gotten up to Liam by this point. You haven't really noticed what's going on. Blaznir has, but you have not.
Did I get my second to say something to Liam?
Yeah, you still have. This is happening simultaneously.
Okay. Listen, I just need to borrow it for like a moment, like I'm trying to tell him to give me the whiskey. He had that real rare whiskey.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Okay, here goes. I really want this. Persuasion. Oh, that's in that one. Liam, I swear to God, I will give it back.
He does not believe you in the slightest.
It's a dream, Liam. It's not even real whiskey. Huh?
And it's your wedding. You should have advantage on that.
Yeah, true. I'm the most charismatic person at my wedding.
Oh, definitely. I'll allow it. Go ahead and have advantage.
Another natural one.
That's nice.
Not that much better.
I expended superiority die for commanding presence.
Absolutely.
How about a 16?
A 16.
That was a great use of
Sorry, the DC was 20. He still doesn't believe you.
I'm gonna say that Liam's like, oh, well, I was going to keep this for myself, but since this is your wedding and all, here you go.
Yes. Okay, let me add this to my inventory real quick. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm just gonna put rare whiskey from Liam.
Rare whiskey from Liam. That's exactly
He shared it with me in the end of the crossover event. And,
He did.
I think Ichabod's been thinking about it ever since.
That's fair.
All right, now I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Now that happens, Blaznir, you have this moment to do something, because you do see this guy kind of pushing his way through the crowd.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to cast Entangle on him.
I like it.
This guy here.
Strength saving throw, or is restrained.
Super strong wizard.
Yes, definitely. Super strong wizard.
Zero.
I rolled a nat 1 for a 0. So just out of nowhere,
I don't know how.
out of nowhere, from stone, these plants erupt and just wrap around this wizard, and he starts struggling and twisting, trying to get out of it, but he is restrained for the moment.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from stone. They erupt from all of the flowers all around that are part of the decoration somehow.
Absolutely. I love it. All the flower
Super
petals
cool,
that were thrown out on the aisle, it can be that.
Is it this guy here?
Yeah, and he's more like kind of right here right now. Because he was trying to push his way out, so he's going to be right here, and he is now entangled and held by and restrained by these weeds and vines that are sprouted out from flower petals.
I'm just gonna call out to him like, "Hey, buddy, come on, don't crash this party. Let's talk. Let's have a chat."
Okay.
Yeah, if he's entangled, I will calmly saunter up to him. Get a good saunter in there.
Mm-hmm.
Get a real nice saunter.
It's a
Real
real
nice.
smooth saunter. The saunter of a man who just got married. So
Okay, what do you do as you saunter up to this guy? He's currently restrained.
I want to read if he's got any fight in him. Because I'll
Okay.
kick his ass first if that's what he wants.
Make an insight check.
26.
Oh, this guy's looking shifty and trying to figure out a way out of this. I feel like we just need a roll for initiative at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Do it.
So let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Jesus. Another 2.
Even though I was looking for the fight. So stupid.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
I know, I'm like, I want to read this just so I know if I will be fighting him, and then I read it, and then I'm the last one.
Yeah.
You're too busy trying to read him to realize that the fight has
Not
already
with
begun.
my 26, I'm not too busy.
No, but I imagine you're walking over, you're taking your read of them, you're pulling your weapon out, and that's when everybody has a chance to react.
Yeah.
So technically, Blaznir, you can see this guy is currently entangled by you. Ichabod is walking up towards him, pulling out his weapon. You have a moment to react or to do anything you want to do, or you can just maintain that concentration. It's up to you.
Oh right, Entangle is concentration.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't take you anything to do it, though.
No, but
Takes you not getting hurt.
I'm just saying you don't have to do anything if you just want to pass your turn and let Ichabod go, is all I'm saying. Like, it's up to you all what you do.
I don't have much. That's not concentration.
No, I definitely
but...
got shit to do.
Man. I love this little token right here. I don't know who this guy is, but I love him.
Oh, that's
Which
Corrin's master.
Oh, he looks amazing. I think the way that I'm seeing the image makes it look a lot funnier than it actually is, because it's so little, but he looks like he has an alien head.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. It is a weird
Is that
token.
shadows there?
I like
Yeah,
it.
Shadows in the Wind is in there too.
Well,
I went through and looked for every NPC you've ever interacted with, and that's who's in this scene.
except for Finn.
Finn's dead.
So is Shadowfire? That was his name.
technically, but
Vampires were
none
dead
of
enough.
the only person in this group who interacted with Finn is Elegy.
I think that's the same with Fontaine, though. True.
If by interacted you mean caused the death of, sure.
I know.
Unless Fontaine's actually there. You never know.
Yeah, this could be actually Fontaine.
It could very well be.
She did
I
stumble
really
into
hope-
the dream dimension, but she thinks that we're all just part of the dream, so she's not
She-
interacting.
She's like permanently high by now. She never knows what's real and what's not.
And that's
Yeah,
how she
pretty
likes
much.
it.
Anyway, I'm moving on my turn, and I'm gonna hold produce flame.
Okay, you're gonna hold it, produce flame.
Yeah, see what the wizard does. If the wizard makes any aggressive move, then
LG, you're up in the crowd as well, and you watch this happening. You're seeing your friends striding towards that wizard dude who's currently entangled. What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna stand by Ichabod, and I think I'm also gonna hold action because I don't necessarily. I don't know. Are we actually just attacking or?
If we can talk to each other, I'll turn to you and I'll say, that there's the look of a man who's still got some fight in him, so I suggest we beat it out of him.
Okay, and with that then, I'll go ahead and attack him then. So, let me make sure I'm on normal. Okay, yeah. So there's 24 and a 16 to hit.
Technically just the 24 hit. The first one smashes into him, but the second one bounces off the mage armor that he stole.
Does she have an advantage for him being restrained?
Probably, yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, go ahead and we'll count the first two as your first attack. Just leave it at that. Go ahead and make a second attack if you want.
20.
That would hit.
Okay, for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and flurry of blows him. Why not? 20 and a 26. For 18 and another 7.
Yeah, just that is quite a bit of damage to this guy. He's looking pretty damn hurt.
Yes, good.
Alright, and that'll be it.
Can I send off my held action, or should I just wait until?
It's up to you.
Kill the guy, we need him.
I can go, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'll
We need him to
launch
tell
off
us
my
the way
produce
out.
flame. It looks like we're fighting.
Yeah, don't kill him. You can't
You're
not
the one who
legally
said
produce
attack
flame.
him.
So, like...
28 hit.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So that's 21 points of fire damage.
Yeah, he had 18 hit points left.
Yep. I told you.
You
I'm
throw your
sorry,
fireball, smacking him right in the chest, and he just screams out, "The Dreamer will take you all!" As he dies.
Yep.
Oh no. Oops.
Because the
Did we
only
want to
thing
talk
that I was thinking is he can't talk if he's dead, but y'all are all like, no, let's just attack him. We'll kill him. It's fine.
Yeah, you can punch people non-lethally. Don't act like that's not part of the game and hasn't been part of the game since the beginning. You can non-lethally attack people. Everybody knows that.
You can really throw a fireball, not non-lethally. It's
I know,
hard.
that's why I said don't throw the fireball.
Well, I heard more yeses than no.
I was saying it though. Oh my god, okay. Never mind. It's fine. It's just that you guys will be like, oh, you told us to do this. I'm like, I'm sorry, where did your brains go? Like, I didn't realize that you didn't have any, and I had to
It
think
was
for
my
you.
turn. I was about to do something. I even said, no, it's fine. It's my turn.
Oh,
But,
I held
And you
my
were like,
action.
no, just attack him.
All right.
I held my action to a hostile action until someone did a hostile move.
Let's travel through the dream dimension for another 4 sessions.
Let's
go.
not.
Heck yeah, let's do that.
Sounds
I'm
really
down
fun.
for it. Well, he's dead, and the moment he dies, he seems to fade away and just disappear. Like, just it was weird. The fireball or the produced flame ball hits him in the chest, begins to burn him, and he cries out in pain, and then it's just like a slow transitional fade until he disappears completely.
Goodbye.
The rest of the crowd just starts cheering and clapping once again. They think it was all part of the show, kinda.
Ichabod flexes.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk out of the church.
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay.
I'm pissed off. I'm just walking out.
Okay. You take the hand of, or not, you're irritated, so
Nope,
you just walk out.
Just walking straight out,
Nope, just
ignoring
walk.
everybody.
Fair enough.
Oh.
You go walking back to those double doors, shove them open to the
I think I
bright
made a
sunlight
mistake.
outside.
I don't think Kyan would be around because ceremony is an hour casting.
Kyan was around because it fit the narrative of the scene. more
Sure,
than
but would I get
else.
my extra D8 of damage?
He's dead. It doesn't matter.
Well, he wouldn't be dead because he had 18 hit points and not 17.
Well, it already happened. It's
Okay.
I don't
So
want
it's
to
the DM that coded
I don't
me.
retcon this entire scene we just did.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, hey, I made a mistake with the
Yeah, I know.
damage.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. Because as Corrin pushes his
Angry
way out
happy.
the door, like everybody else is just clapping and cheering as all of you get up and kind of go running after Corrin, stepping through into the sun. The moment you do, the scene dissolves away, and you find yourself stepping back into the dreamscape once again. Just that swirl of purple and gray mist moving about around all of you. You look around. You're no longer in the finery of your wedding that you were in a moment ago. But you all seem to be healed completely.
Yay.
No wounds seem to be on you. Your clothes are mended from whatever scrapes and hurts you might have felt. And you feel whole and hale. In the distance, you can see a portal swirling in front of you. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Purples and blues going about in this whirlpool of color that illuminates the area and kind of seems to be pushing away the fog that is surrounding you all. You step forward, curious, unable to help yourself. And you can see that the closer you get, the portal seems to shift and shudder. It grows slightly translucent. And for a moment, it almost like it kind of actually the best way to describe it looks like the Stargate portal. You know, when whenever it would fully form, it would basically look like just a pool of water that kind of ripples and shines. That's kind of what it looks like.
So when you said we're all fully healed, is it as though we've had a long rest? Or is
Yes.
it just health? Okay.
Yes, it's as though you've had a long rest.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Somebody flip a coin. Heads, it's a trap. Tails, we jump in.
The answer is both, and I start walking towards the portal.
Corrin, why you got such a stick up your ass all of a sudden?
this place.
I'm sorry for killing him. I thought, you know.
It's alright, Blaznir. I pat Blaznir on the back. I'm proud of you.
I was just like, oh, Tortle was punching. I can. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I was trying to be smart, but deep down in my heart, I wanted to kill him too.
Corrin, as you get closer, I imagine you're the first person to step towards it, and as you get within about 10 feet of the thing, you realize that you can see something on the other side of the portal. It's almost as though looking through a window, you can see that on the other side there's this wide open chamber. There's odd mechanical contraptions all through it. A gigantic winding coil, multiple of them, creating a huge structure of copper and iron and brass. In the center of this is the strangest device you've ever seen. It reminds you a lot of the device that your master was working on quite a while ago that you had inspected. There's parts similar to it. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Sure. Just regular?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I guide
26.
Doesn't need it. As you're looking through that, you're examining, you're recognizing shapes and structure of this thing you can see. It's kind of distant. You're seeing it from you're on one end of the chamber, you can see it at the far end, but you recognize parts of it as the blueprints that you had examined, the partial blueprints that Robert Mitchell had left for somebody to find.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there are 5 individuals surrounding it. All of them seem to be having their hands outward and focusing some type of energy towards these pedestals where you can see something floating, but it's indistinct. It's too far out of range. It's hard to make out. But you can see that 5 individuals, one of which appears to be someone that you've seen at least once before back in Rowena. It's Ivik Abir. Beyond that, at the other side, you can see another figure that you recognize. Your master. Standing there as one of the individuals casting the spell. You watch for a moment, surprised, as the scene on the other side of the portal seems to be moving faster than what you're currently at. It's almost like watching a movie on fast forward. A group of adventurers come running in. You recognize them. It's the Fab Five. They've somehow managed to make it there ahead of you. And they attempt to disrupt this ritual by casting spells, but it hits a gigantic dome of force. A huge battle ensues as this ritual begins to open another portal. Energy comes surging out. The entire room fills with bright light. And you're not quite sure what's happening, because the light is obscuring your vantage point. You look back, and your friends are all there next to you, watching the scene as well. What do you all do?
Do we want to be in the light? Do we want to go in there?
Isn't it don't go towards the light? Or is that just when you're dying?
We are dying.
What?
I'm gonna walk through the portal.
Okay, well.
Well,
Yeah,
at least try to stay within 30 feet of me for the effect.
Tomas He doesn't even hesitate a microsecond. He immediately jumps in too. At the sight of the light going white, you all look to one another, shrug, and jump in as well. And bright light overtakes you all. And that's where we're going to end things for this evening.
Oh boy. It's probably fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sure, it'll be okay.
So, do we make our new character sheets now or later?
Oh, we'll see. No,
Okay.
You're not dead.
What?
You're not dead.
Whoa, it was me. No, okay.
That sounds like we're dead.
I didn't see that coming. Thought we were just insta-killed.
Yep, just insta-killed all of you. That's the end of the campaign. You're all dead.
Yay, campaign
Like
2.
roll insight check or something.
It was a trap.
What do you want an insight check?
On the nature of the portal. Does the portal want to kill me?
Portal lying to me. This unthinking, unfeeling, magical force.
That's the joke.
Good job.
Well, well done, everybody. You survived the fight with the cuttlefish. You survived your wedding.
Somehow.
And you are jumping into a portal in the middle of a gigantic ritual that seems to be going tits up. So we'll find out what happens next week.
We got married and my husband's already mad at me. This is what
Sounds like
being
marriage
married
to me. Yeah.
It's pissed.
Y'all got some fucked up version of marriage.
Sad.
Well, thank you to everyone who watched today. We very much appreciate you hanging out and enjoying the madness that the Debauchery Circus experienced. Tune in next week to find out what it is they're going to encounter on the other side of this what's the word I'm looking for?
Portal.
Shortcut. Shortcut was the word I was trying to,
yeah.
to shove out. To see what's on the other side of this shortcut from Coltrast into the Umber Spire.
It's
It should be
even
interesting.
funnier because the wizard was like right there. What an idiot.
Mhm. Yeah, he was right there. He just got
He was
stuck
right.
in your all's weird dream.
We died for it.
But yeah, so again, thank you to everyone who watched. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Bye.
And record.